Welcome to day 3 of Vlog Week, where I have a vlog every day, all week. This one's a real throwback. If you've been around forever, you might remember Wendy's Gate. Predates Gamergate. It was a arc that I went through over a sandwich called the Pretzel Pub Chicken Sandwich, which is currently sort of re-available. I'm not even sure if it's exactly the same, but they've brought it was always like a thing where you could get it either as a chicken or a burger sandwich. I think they had variably advertised it as one or the other, but currently they're advertising mostly it as a burger, but you can get it as a chicken sandwich. And I was a huge fan of this. It was like my favorite fast food item in like 2012 or 13, whenever they first brought this fucking thing out. But Wendy's has a tendency to just shake up their menu constantly, to add and remove things all the time. And so it had been unclear if this thing's fate was just resigned to nothing. It had been replaced with other sandwiches I liked less. I made a whole to-do about it, a bunch of fucking vlogs, and they brought it back for a while. I tried it again, and I said it was still very good, still a very high-tier fast food item at that time. So, it's back again. And you may be curious why I'm talking about it when I don't have one in front of me, and it's because I had one the other day. And frankly, I don't care to get another one, because might not be as good as I remember. Now granted, I don't remember the version that I remember eating having pickles on it that I would have to ask to not have on it. So again, I don't know if it's exactly the same. But, you know, the biggest appeal to me of the Pretzel Pub Chicken was, first of all, that Wendy's has some of the best chicken in fast food restaurants. Their chicken sandwiches are big, meaty, juicy, and to some degree it does depend on like the time of day and what Wendy's you go to if you're going to get a worthwhile hunk of chicken. Maybe the last one I had didn't have the best chicken. I remember it being kind of dry, and that usually can be a result of the chicken just not being juicy enough. Now, I've been eating a lot of Chick-fil-A in the time since then. It's hard really to even compare the chicken sandwiches at Wendy's to Chick-fil-A. And frankly, just chicken sandwiches, I feel like chicken has improved across the board at fast food restaurants. Just it seems like the demand has been there, and places have been rising to the occasion more and more. I've seen more good chicken sandwiches. And we've also had tons of different types of buns, and frankly, I think some of the artisan buns and all the other bullshit, some of it's been better than the Pretzel Pub bun. So, I'm not saying I'm over pretzel buns, nor am I over Wendy's chicken, but, like, neither one is quite impressing me anymore. The flavor combination just isn't as, like, wowing and inventive as some of the others. But, frankly, more than any of that, it's just really hard for me to be impressed by fast food anymore, because, like, I've expanded my palate considerably since the last time the Pretzel Pub Chicken was around. I mean, like, when it first came out, like, an $8 item at a fast food place was what I would buy to treat myself. Like, I would normally eat, like, dollar menu or just, like, make something out of the freezer or whatever, I was not, like, somebody who regularly ate good food that was not, Wendy's. So, by the time it came back, I was somebody who ate at restaurants kind of regularly, where I would go to, like, Thai places or, just maybe spend, like, $10, $13 on average a dish and consider that to be treating myself, as opposed to, and so, like, that came to a point where it's like, okay, well, I still eat fast food, I still appreciate it, but it's not, like, blowing my fucking mind, best thing I've had this week, it's not, I'm not looking forward to it with bated breath, it's just a decent sandwich. Now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, first of all, I got cooks at home, I got people, I've consistently had people cooking for me who can cook better than most restaurants, so that already puts, like, fast food is always a downgrade. If I'm eating fast food for any reason, it's like, well, somebody didn't want to cook, or we couldn't like, well, the fast food's more expensive than cooking usually. You didn't want to go to the grocery store, like, I don't know. Or I'm fucking lazy, or I'm just craving fast food because I'm psychotic and like my brain's bad, like it just seems quicker than I can. It's faster to get fast food than it is to imagine what you want to eat, So like, I feel guilty if I'm even eating fast food in the first place. And, like, granted, I haven't been going to lots of restaurants or anything, A, because I don't know if you've looked at my Patreon, but it ain't the same as it used to be, and B, most of them are fucking closed during the coronavirus, so, like, have not been, like, out fucking eating gourmet all the time, but, again, the home cooking I eat is on the same quality as any restaurant I could go to, so I have not been, like, missing out. So, yeah, like, I went to get the Pretzel Pub the other day because my cook was busy in D.C. buying me weed. And so, I had to do what I had to do and get some fast food. And I was like, man, I remember this being exciting. Maybe it's partially because I've been eating the fucking the Asiago Ranch Chicken Club ever since, and like maybe the Wendy's chicken without the Asiago sauce just doesn't even like register as like the correct to me anymore. That could be part of it. I'm just thinking about how like Arby's has rolled out like 80 new things in the last few years. A lot of them have been okay. None of them really blew my mind or anything. Hardee's has some pretty good stuff just in general. Like, I'm thinking about, like, why is this not impressing me anymore? Maybe I've just had, like, oh, man. I went to Whataburger, finally, in Texas. It lives up to the fucking hype. You pay about the same amount as you would pay for, like, a regular, double patty cheeseburger at Five Guys. But it's even bigger. It's just as good. It took me like 6 hours to eat my fucking mushroom and Swiss Whataburger. Good shit. So, like, if you have a Whataburger, then you don't give a fuck about the Pretzel Pub chicken sandwich. Why would you even bother? I guess it's chicken, so that would be why. Is there a better chicken sandwich than the Wendy's chicken sandwich? I don't even, like, again, I don't even know if this iteration of the sandwich is even better than the regular Asiago Ranch Chicken Club that they have at Wendy's. Maybe, again, I had a shittier version. Now I'm, like, talking myself into wanting to try it again because I'm talking about it. And I know I'm just setting myself up for disappointment. I mean, am I going to drive to a farther away Wendy's because I think they'll have better chicken than the one that's closer to me that I know consistently has had lesser chicken on many visits? No. But I am hungry now. I hope you enjoyed this return to Wendy's Gate. I have nothing more to say.